I am Dr. Sapna, fertility consultant at Aishwarya Fertility, HSR Layout, Bangalore. Today I will be discussing on the evaluation of the female factor, that is the tubal factor evaluation, and how we can exactly treat the tubal factors. Now when we come to the evaluation of the female factors, we evaluate the females by the ovaries, the fallopian tubes, the uterine cavity and the uterus and the general health. Coming to the fallopian tubes, the evaluation of the fallopian tubes is done by HSG, which is by X-ray of the tubes, by sonosalpingography, which can be done by the ultrasonography, and by laparoscopic chromoperturbation, which is by dye injection through the cervix into the tubes. These all three evaluating modalities gives us a fair idea about the condition of the fallopian tubes. When we have to evaluate these fallopian tubes depends on the patient criteria. If the couple is married and all the investigations are normal and tried normally and still not able to conceive, or secondary infertility wherein patient have already conceived but had undergone abortion, or already had one pregnancy wherein the pregnancy may be due to the cesarean delivery, also may lead to the tubal problems. Other problems like TB in the childhood and other PID, the pelvic inflammatory diseases, and other history of the patients can be evaluated. All these factors can tell us about the evaluation of the fallopian tubes. When we evaluate the fallopian tubes, it can be the patent tubes, or it can be one single tube patent, one is blocked, or it can be like both the tubes are normal but there is a slow spillage of the dye, or it can also be like bilateral tubal block, or it can always show that the tubes are normal but the partial at the end, the filling defects in the tubes. All these problems can be diagnosed by all the above said modalities like HSG, sonosalpingography, or by the laparoscopy. Simple problems like debris can be flushed out during the fluoroscopic HSG. That may be a simple treatment. After the simple treatment, about 50% of the patients conceive naturally after regular try. In case there is bilateral tubal block, they require the higher modalities like IVF. But in case of partial tubal block or single tubal block, they can always be tried for the tubal recanalization. Before tubal recanalization, we should always confirm about the history of TB, and also patient should be counseled whether about the pros and cons of the tubal recanalization. After the recanalization, about 6 months of regular try yields a pregnancy in about 80% of the patients. But in case even the bilateral tubal block, we can always plan for IVF for the patient. So any tubal problems have treatment, and conception is 100% sure with the tubal problems. To conclude, all the tubal problems have good fertility rate, and also the success rate of a treatment of a tubal block, whether it may be by recanalization or it may be by the flushing through the fluoroscopic HSG, or through laparoscopic recanalization of the tubes, or it may be IVF, the success rate is actually better than the normal IVF. Tubal problems have good success rate in a couples who are having problems of infertility due to tubal problems. All the problems related to the fallopian tubes can be evaluated, diagnosed properly, and overcome, and the treatment results are excellent at Aishwarya, and all the treatment modalities said and done are available at Aishwarya.